I don't want small people with small interests to sabotage a big program. So I'm happy that the Defense Minister step out at his own free will. Commendations to him. This is leading by example. And from preliminary reports we're receiving, people with vested interests. What manner of defense force is this one in the recruitment process? I know for transparency, but defense protocol dictates that if something gone wrong, then through the proper inquiry takes place. But you don't record people online. That's a national security issue. So we'll be looking at the entire thing in totality. Murry Barracks, if you don't not fit to self-defense and you have factual interests, sexual interests, personal interests coming in, we're looking at invoking higher penalties, penalties relating to treason, sedition, because defense is national sovereignty. So tomorrow when I make announcements, more announcements will come tomorrow. Defense Minister step aside. We'll be looking at who should step aside at Murry Barracks. We're getting correct advices in the process. I will be inserting myself as a Defense Council member. I'll be giving the Defense Commander and Defense Secretary 7-day notice to respond to why this has happened, and then we'll take it on from there. So I just want to send word to Murry Barracks. Cost enough shame to this country for so long. You work too, but you allow this to creep in. 5 years ago, same problem happened. 10 years ago, same problem happened. When recruitment was called for, we had all manners of people walking in, making hard for qualified young Papua New Guineans in us. Part of this decision, we'll have a quota allocated in any recruitment. There'll be quota allocated to all our 20 provinces, our National Capital District, expressly indigenous Motu Coitus, and then autonomous region of Bougainville. So if you need 100 new police recruit, or defense recruit, police included, then quota will be given to where you originate from. We cannot afford to have in our defense force or police force people from one region squeezing up. It must be a balanced force to maintain the national interest in a balanced manner going forward into our future. So it's nothing against Murry Barracks, but you have seen time in, time out, incapable of handling sensitive matters like this. So we're getting someone from Australia Defence Force, if they clear this, Chief Secretary and State Solicitor. 3 will go in to check in totality, overhaul the entire engine to deal with recruit, so that we fix this once and for all. And it's in this day and age of technology, the online selection, artificial intelligence assisted with a quota to each province. And with birth certificate attached, I'm sure a 20-year-old is born in 2006. So in this day and age, a 20-year-old born in 2006 would have a birth certificate. Hello? Not like James Marabe, born in 1971 with no birth certificate in a bush place called Tari. A 2006 birthed person, a 2007 birthed person, a 19-year-old, a 2005 birthed person, a 21-year-old. We'll have a birth certificate. We'll have a grade 12 certificate. We'll have a grade 10 certificate. There should be a registry of ID in that person's life. So the system should pick up the progress on to be selected without even the commander worrying about who's being selected. In 2026, in a day and age of artificial intelligence and ICT, we should be much smarter than what has been coming out of Murry Barracks to date. So I speak this with a lot of emotion, because I've worked tirelessly to create 10,000, a path for 10,000 young Papua New Guinean men and women to go and work in Australia, as well as the 7,000 force that we want to build for our own country. Yet this sort of rubbish from a small interest, whether it's a Nipa Kurubu interest in politics, or National 2027 interest in politics, whatsoever, or as an officer down the line because he wants to be given a shade of drink, whatsoever, always causing dent to a major national constitutional institution called PNG Defence Force. And so enough is enough. We will never look into this. If it means some have to go, some have to go. And so I just want to ask Murry Barracks, sleep well tonight. If you are not in engagement that is inappropriate, you have nothing to worry. Proper investigation will affirm what went wrong. But for those who have caused issue in this one, at the highest is seditious, at the lowest is termination. And I will get into the bottom of this thing and sort it once and for all.